What's up, guys? This is going to be a video on how to properly ground yourself. I'm going to be reading out of my book called The Pleiadian Workbook, Awakening Your Divine Ka. I found this at Barnes & Noble very serendipitously. I kind of just gone into the Barnes & Noble because I needed to try and upload a video, but the Barnes & Noble didn't have a cafe where you could plug in a computer, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll just go around and, look at stuff, and then I sat down and I looked over and I saw this section that just caught my eye, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going to be reading. The first one is called Part 1, Healthy Boundaries, and I'm just going to read to you the section about how to ground. So if you'd like, you can stare at the scenery that I chose for this, or also close your eyes to help visualize the instructions. So I'm just going to read. Grounding. Grounding is a term used quite frequently in healing and spiritual groups, and yet it means many things to many people. To some of you, it may mean being aware of feeling your feet on the floor, or you may relate it to the way you feel being in nature. Essentially, being grounded means being in your body, conscious of your surroundings, and present and available for whatever happens. The technique used for grounding in this chapter is a visualization that results in bringing your consciousness and spiritual presence more into your body. A lot of spiritual people who meditate regularly, as well as others who have not developed much awareness yet, have not learned grounding and may tend to hang out in the ethers above the body. If you are one of those people, you can be left very susceptible to taking on foreign energy, energy from other people, or even entities. At best, even if you are not being a psychic sponge, you cannot move your emotions or karma out of your body very well without first being in your body. The Pleiadian approach to spirituality involves full-body cellular enlightenment and or ascension. In other words, the goal is not to leave your body and transcend the physical. The goal is to transcend your belief in and fear of the limitations of the physical plane. You accomplish this by spiritually descending into matter fully for the purpose of clearing lower frequency energies, such as repressed emotions, belief systems, judgments, control, and other contracted energies that are the source of limitation in the third dimension. As this is done, you make way for your higher self to be completely blended with you, as the Christ, Kuan Yin, and Buddha did. This results in full chakra, cellular enlightenment, or ascension, instead of escape. This spiritual goal requires you to be in your body, and thus there is a need for grounding. This technique used for grounding is as follows. Now I'm going to read the technique. Sit in a comfortable chair with your back relatively straight, your feet on the floor, your feet and hands uncrossed, and your eyes closed. Use your breath to bring as much of your conscious presence to the center of your head as possible. Let go of any stray thoughts inhibiting this process until you feel centered. Now, take a couple of deep breaths. Notice how much of your body expands with your breath. What parts do not expand? Consciously expand more of your body with your breath until you are inhaling as far down as your spine as possible without strain or discomfort. Do this 2 to 4 times until you feel more alive and present in your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Use your breath to bring more aliveness into your feet. This section is for masculine, mainly male energy only. You will bring your awareness to your first chakra, which is at the base of your tailbone. Visualize a tube or spiraling cord of light about 4 to 6 inches in diameter attaching itself to your first chakra. For feminine energies and women energy, bring your awareness to your second chakra. This is about halfway between your navel and the base of your spine. Visualize a tube or spiraling cord of light about 4 to 6 inches in diameter attaching itself to your second chakra. For both men and women, follow this grounding cord visually and see it extending into earth while your consciousness remains in the center of your head. See the cord move through all layers of earth until it reaches the center of the planet, where the magnetic core or gravity center is located. You may feel or see the grounding cord simply anchoring and be unable to go any further. Take about half a minute to a minute to breathe gently and feel the changes happening in your body and consciousness. Occasionally, some of my students and private clients have experienced parts of the body aching or throbbing as they ground for the first time. Some have even experienced buried emotions coming to the surface. If this happens to you, just be aware that these pains, whether physical or emotional, are probably at least in part why you were not grounded in the first place, since the natural tendency of humans is to avoid unpleasantness of any kind. However, since awareness of a problem is the first step in healing it, allow yourself to explore the feelings with your breath and curiosity instead of contracting or pulling away from them. Let go of judgments or fear of feeling and attempt to assume an attitude of gladness at being made aware of the need for attention in this area of your body or emotions. And this is a picture in case you'd like to look at, for those who identify as male, the chakra they want you to imagine connecting and grounding to, and then if you identify as female, the chakra you need to connect and ground to. Continuing. Keep breathing into your area of discomfort. Usually this will bring ease fairly quickly. If it does not, it could be an indication of a more chronic problem with which you may need assistance in healing unless you are well versed in dealing with such things yourself. More techniques for working with clearing yourself will be given later in this chapter, which I'll have in another video. If you experience no discomfort, you may notice a sense of becoming more present and real. You may feel relaxation and a slight heaviness in your body as you hold the grounding cord and focus for a while. After becoming accustomed to the grounding cord, visualize the color of the grounding cord changing. See a full spectrum of colors and use varying shades and textures of color. Make it fun. Stay with each color long enough to feel its effects on you. Explore as many colors as you can think of, in addition to the ones named below. Start with blues. Change your grounding cord to pale baby blue, then royal blue, navy blue, teal blue, and finally cobalt blue. Add a little green to the blue and visualize the cord as deep turquoise, then pale aquamarine. Experiment with greens: soft baby green, emerald green, forest green, olive green, grass green, and peridot or light yellow green. Next, visualize yellows: pale soft yellow, bright sunny yellow, golden yellow, and mustard yellow. Then see shades of orange: pale yellow orange, peach, bright orange like the fruit, salmon, rust orange, then red orange. Visualize reds: pale pink, carnation pink, hot pink, bright red, blood red, maroon, and red violet. Now see the purples: lavender, royal purple, grape purple, and blue violet. Then try whites: pure white, white with sparkles of sunlight, mother of pearl or pearlescent white, and cream. Next, see brown tones: tan, camel, chocolate, caramel brown, tree trunk grayish brown. Do metallic colors last: metallic silver, metallic gold, copper, platinum, and finally silver and gold mixed. You will find that some colors are soothing and calming, while others help you feel stronger and more confident. Some colors help you feel more in your body, while others are extremely unpleasant and ungrounding. Find the ones you like and either write them down, along with how they make you feel, or, if you have a good memory, make a mental note of them. When you have completed scanning the colors, determine the one you want for now. Remove your original grounding cord by pulling it down and releasing it back into the earth. Now give yourself a new grounding cord of the chosen color and send it to the center of the earth. Open your eyes. In the future, if you wake up feeling tired and grumpy, you can use the grounding cord color that helps you feel lighter and more energetic. Or, if you're experiencing lack of certainty and confidence in your life, you can use the grounding cord color that gives you more of those positive qualities. Grounding will not solve all your problems or take away every unpleasant emotional state, but it can help you get through them more quickly and easily. Knowing the best color for a given situation can help you feel grounded and able to cope at times you might normally tend to check out. For about a week, begin each morning by removing the old cord and giving yourself a new one. The color may be the same as the previous one or different based on your current need. As often throughout the day as you think about it, repeat this process, even if it is 50 times a day at first. Even if it is while walking down the street or doing your work, give yourself a new grounding cord. The more thought energy you put into creating anything, the more real and long-lasting it becomes. You'll become so proficient at grounding yourself that you can quickly do it with your eyes open while at work or while walking or moving in a car. You need not take a lot of time to do it, even if you do it 50 times a day in the beginning. After about a week, you'll be able to ground yourself in the morning and have it last longer. Once a day may be all that you need. You will be familiar enough with the difference in being grounded and ungrounded by then that you will know when you need to replace your old grounding cord with a new one. Through personal experience and teaching many students, I have not found that 1 week focus on grounding is optional, though some people have a tendency to skip over 1 week grounding. Those who do this 1 week exercise consistently feel more grounded, present, and available for life and healing than those who are less persistent. Those who bypass this step may find that their healing processes take longer, that their emotional disturbances are lengthier in duration, and that their full sensory perception is not as accessible or useful. So I highly encourage you to follow through until grounding becomes second nature. This is the completion of how you should ground into your energy using both your cords and your chakra system. I will be reading about how to heal your aura and keep it clear in another video. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. You probably might need to watch it again in order to kind of actually be able to sit and take in the information, but I really hope that it helps you guys. It's helped me a lot. Like I said in another video, I always really did have trouble grounding myself, and this helps me to feel safe when I'm out in public and having to go and interact with the world as an introvert. I don't feel susceptible to other people taking my energy or pouring theirs on me, because this grounding cord has definitely helped me to stay present in my body and safe in my space, and even safer after I figured out how to heal my aura and keep it clear as well, which I'll be sharing in another video. I thank you for watching this. I hope you took something healthy and healing from it. I hope that this helps to provide you a lot of safety and security and grounding in your personal life, and only becomes a source of strength for you throughout your day. Thank you for watching this video. I'm thankful for all of the new likes and subscribes and people who are coming to my channel, making changes for their lives. I'm really happy that you're making those changes for yourself, and I appreciate your support. I also just want to note that after doing the full grounding meditation as outlined in the steps that I read to you, it's unnecessary to repeat the full sequence of colors unless you have a personal reason for doing so. The part of the process is only for identifying your best grounding colors so that you may move forward a lot more efficiently and what way works best for you. I hope to see you on my next video. Peace and love.